Hello and welcome to the big chat. Glad you're here. Oh, we got to work out some bugs though. Goodness gracious, have mercy. All right. Well, first off, welcome to everyone. I need to say good morning and good afternoon to our fans in Australia. It is just turning lunchtime over there, or about 10:30 if you're, depending on where you're at. So good morning. I believe in Perth, it's 10, Darwin, 11:37. It's noontime in Brisbane, 11:30 in Adelaide. And I think Sydney is a little after noon. So welcome, good morning. I am Sport Cat Glenn Jackson. We are doing the Big Chat, which is our cover of CBS's reality TV show, Big Brother, where we talk about all things Big Brother. And I'm joined tonight by my beautiful and wonderful sidekick, Harley. Welcome, Harley.
What's up, everyone?
I'm frustrated. Apparently, if we start a few minutes late, it kicks the old studio out. So
that's
I'm
my
gonna
fault.
Be on time. Be on time. I yell at Ross too, or Yergs, excuse me. So for our fans over in Australia that may not, I'm just gonna knock shit off my desk. That may not be, I'm just having a night, that may not be familiar with this season on Big Brother. Well, we have Rachel Riley back, and we had 17 house guests. We had a, what do they call him? Crazy guy, the mystery guy. What was he? The the dude with the lock on his head. What was his name?
I can't think of what they called him, but he's like
the
he's interrogator.
Yeah, he's the bad guy, and he's causing chaos and mayhem in the Big Brother house. So he had an accomplice, which was Amy. And for those of you keeping score at home, Amy went home last night, much to the surprise of everyone. And she told Rachel and who was the other person that she was the accomplice? Mickey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she told Rachel and Mickey that she was the accomplice. I didn't think you were supposed to give that up. Maybe, I guess, if you figure you're going home, just tell somebody. So, but yeah, so she got sent home. And of course, we lost, what's his name? Zay on week 1. Not much of a loss, but we did lose him. So sorry to see you go, Zay. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. So
if you'd like to be on the show, go ahead and hit us up. We'll definitely have you on.
You mean our show? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, was there something in the chat? I'm totally lost.
I remember tonight how much Amy annoys me. Yes, Amy got on my nerves with the crying all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's a crier. So she's an ugly crier.
Did you watch any of the videos I sent you from Big Brother today?
Yes, some of them. Yeah, I think all of them. I'm not sure. You sent me a couple, but yes, I did. Yes.
I think
You're
Chris's
bumbling.
whole, I think it was Chris who said it yesterday.
Yes.
His
Pardon me, I'm going
whole,
to find something behind my desk. Go ahead.
his
Go ahead.
whole comment on, is she willingly letting
Oh,
go?
that's right. Yes, yes. Yes, you scared me. That's right. You scared me. Yeah. And then
Because
he
in the little clips that they took from the live feeds, she's afraid of him.
Yes.
Big brother, what are you doing? Why are you not getting him out? He has SA'd her.
Yeah, he doesn't he have a history, didn't we?
He has a pretty good criminal record.
Yeah, it seems like didn't I run a 28 and 29 on him? It's police talk for a background check. I thought I run a background check on him. Maybe I didn't. But yeah, I didn't save it. If so, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Yeah, it seemed like he had a DUI, some petty theft. Maybe I don't want to get charged with anything, but I swear I thought he had some possession charges.
Did. And I saw where he's got a court date for his baby mama right after when he gets out of the Big Brother house.
Civil, not criminal, civil. So, yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah, I mean, judge, you got to go in front of the judge. So, but I think I don't know. I've heard both sides of the baby mama drama. I've heard that that's not true, that it's an ex-girlfriend causing trouble, and then I've heard that it is true. So I'm not sure which to believe. And I'll be honest, I haven't had the time, nor do I really care. I don't like him because he's got a tattoo of Jesus Christ as Batman on his chest. I thought I was going to like him. I'm sorry. I really thought I was going to like him. But no, turns out I don't. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of him. But yeah, I think he is committing some serious...
1 second, my headphones powered off.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do it without you. I'm pretty sure he's committed some... I don't want to say crimes, but he's done some things in the past. So I'm not really sure. I don't think I like him. So I was trying to pull up. Okay. Yeah, I did save something. Let me see. I've got, I started, well, it's on this screen. Okay. Well, we'll just bring it over here. Let me pull this up and see what I wrote. Because it seems as though he did have some issues. Well, if I could find him, I thought I had saved this information about him. Riley Jeffries, he's 27. He's hometown from Lutheran, Oklahoma, bringing the heat to the house. And, well, no, that's all I got on him. So, no, I don't have any background on him. I can fix that, though. I can't hear you. You're not talking. You're not saying a word to me.
There's been a lot of speculation and stuff going around about him.
About, okay, what have I missed?
Well, the whole criminal record and everything.
Sure, yeah.
And like the girl that I saw that video of said that she's done her research and there's quite a lengthy criminal record on him, and they're asking why didn't they do their due diligence? And
he's not the only one with a criminal background in the house. I'll say that.
Oh, I get that, but
I know of another.
Like Rachel, like she said he scared her.
Yeah, if that would be like
that she'd rather wake up everyone in the house than be alone with him.
Yeah. And the way he come in there creepily. Oh, look who it is. Like, you knew who it was before you walked in the room.
Grabbed her and forced her to give him a hug before he could even leave. She could leave the bathroom.
Yeah, and then he got a little chub. So yeah, he got a little chub. Can't blame him there though. But yeah, he was copping some feels, and he certainly shouldn't have been doing that. So that was
like, unless she gave him permission, then he shouldn't have been even touching her.
Yeah, he was all up in her stuff. He was grabbing her tukas and her breasticles, and yeah, he was all over her. And he said he's going to throw away his game for her, which is the stupidest thing I've
Ridiculous.
ever heard. You're going to throw
I
away.
mean, if he's got a baby on the
$750,000.
way, shouldn't you be trying to win that?
This may sound misgynecological, but there isn't any piece of ass in the world worth $750,000 to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
You know, me and Mrs. Sportcat may even go at it for that amount of money. I mean, you know, so I'm not, as hard as you work to get into this game, and you have to really work to get into the game. I know people who have been on the show, and I know people who have tried to get on, and I know people who are still trying to get on. As hard as it is, and now that they want everybody to be a damn influencer and know to answer anybody's question, this old fat bastard is not going on. Why would you take and throw away 1 in 17 chance at $750,000? You're a fool. You're a fool.
For a girl.
For a girl. For somebody you've known a week. I get hormones, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's great. But outside the house.
For a girl. What the heck?
Yeah. And I'm sure that from a female's point of view, you would probably say there's probably not a big D worth $750,000. So
not at all.
Yeah. I mean, you work so hard to get in the game, and then, well, it's like last year, the guy that he was thrown out of the game over something stupid that he said, shouldn't have said it, agreed, but he shouldn't have said it. I'll just leave it at that. And, you know, that's what happens after about week 3 when they start getting really comfortable in front of the camera. They start forgetting the camera's there, and they start doing the bad behavior, saying the things that they shouldn't be saying, and touching the players they shouldn't have touched. Now, if he goes after my girl Ava, I'm getting a ticket to California and I'm going in the house. Sorry, it'll be on. So.
Speaking of your girl Ava, she is not happy at all with Amy
Lauren
leaving and Keanu staying.
No, absolutely, yeah. Everybody,
like,
including
there was
Derek,
a little clip that I saw.
Good.
And I sent you the clip where it's in the chat. I can't share it with the stream, but she says it is completely fucked up that Amy had to go home and Keanu got to stay. Like, she is mad.
Yes, she's mad. Well, she's mad about a couple things. Yes. Well, even Derek said it tonight. You know, he would be out of the game if it wasn't for Casey. He would be out. They would have voted him out, and Amy would have been in the game. But Casey screwed that up. A twist screwed that up. Now, does it make for good TV? Yes, but yeah.
Still.
So this show to me, not the show we're doing, but the big chat, BB Unlocked reminded me of a combination of Sports Center and Us, except we're allowed to say fuck. So
I didn't really like.
Wait a minute, I may be on FM. I didn't say that, but go ahead.
I accidentally said it too a minute ago. What Amy said, but I didn't really like this Big Brother Unlocked thing because it basically was just to sit and talk about things that we're doing already.
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
It felt cheesy. It just felt cheesy to me. It just didn't.
It was like an hour show of us.
Yes, of us, and this is our job. Get out of our lane. Taylor, Derek, you got your own podcast. Get out of our lane. We're the little guys here. I did like the fantasy draft because I liked the guy giving the stats. Like, the first one in the door has never won, and that's Zach. What was the other one that Taylor had on her team? Oh, crap. Whatever. But yeah, I liked that part of it. That was cool. But that didn't need to be an hour. And then bringing back Nicole for wine or wine was about stupid.
Yeah.
I like somebody's tweet in Twitter right after it. They said, "Why did they bring her back? Oh, look, is she pregnant or is she fat? Her breasts look good." I was like, "Oh my god, that's all you can take out of that segment."
That whole segment, and that's all you got.
That's all you got. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna like this tweet." But yeah, I mean, I didn't really get anything. And who was this? Hold on,
he was like a special guest fan.
Yes.
He's a comedian or something.
He's a comedian, and I looked him up, and yeah, he's probably a pretty well paid personality. I don't know what the heck the clue with the Superman cape and the fan had anything.
He was a super fan.
What was the skillet or the pot or whatever that thing?
He's on the hot spot, the hot seat.
Is that a show?
Like, no.
Oh,
but it's like, you know how when you put meat into the skillet, it sizzles. So he's on the hot spot, and he's a super fan. So Superman with the fan, super fan.
Cheesy. Well, he is an NCIS origin, so I guess he's not a B player, but he's been in Lego Star Wars. I don't know. He's been in a couple. I mean, he's been in a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. That's why I wanted to say maybe he was a B player, but no, he's been in some pretty big, decent things. And he was on Saturday Night Live. He was on Bob's Burgers. He's been on RuPaul, DuckTales.
What was he on Bob's Burgers?
I do not remember him as himself in episode 19.
Like, I've watched Bob's Burgers
on Big Brother. I don't remember that in 2017. He was just a voice, I believe, in Bob's Burgers. Well, obviously.
Well, what else would he be?
Well, yeah. I was scrolling past it, and I just happened to catch that one. He was Sam in the episode "Are You There, Bob?"
Okay.
Yeah, he was on the Care Bears, The Simpsons. He's been on The Simpsons, Drunk History. I mean, I guess he's been on some stuff, but I never would have guessed who he was. And until they told me who he was, I was like, yay, I have no idea who you are. Sorry. If you want to come on my show and we'll talk, maybe I'll know more about you then. But yeah, sorry. I didn't know who he was. And
not at all.
He didn't bring any value to the show, in my opinion.
No.
I mean, he didn't. But the one segment I did like was the draft picks, and it was obvious they picked all that prior to the season, so I liked that. That was the only segment out of it all that I really liked. And the highlights, they didn't give any highlights away. Spoilers. Hold on, let me find my spoilers button for anybody that is not watching or is watching, but
did not watch.
Yeah, I like that Big Brother show. Yeah, that doesn't watch the live feed. Spoiler alert. That's the siren telling Darren and Taylor to get out of her lane. This is our type of stuff. Lauren is HOH. And
you do know what that means, right?
Me?
Yeah, you do know what that means, right? With her being HOA, right?
She's in charge of the house.
No, she's gonna put Cowboy up for.
No, she's already made her picks.
Okay.
And she was crying because she didn't want to. It was too difficult. These people. Would you like to know who her picks were?
Yes.
Well, Keanu. There's an obvious. Kelly volunteered to go on the block again. What the fuck is wrong with Kelly? She volunteered to go on the block again. And then who is the third one? Shit, I done forgot.
I need a little, like, a thing with all of their pictures on it.
Names. Yeah.
So I can, without the ones who's been eliminated, crossed out, so I could have. Okay.
Yeah, Will. You should remember him. He just got off the block. And then Kelly, she was on the block and had won the veto private challenge. And thinking about that private challenge, that really wasn't much of a challenge. But at any rate, in Keanu,
Kelly, Keanu, and Will.
she's no big targets. None. And her target is Will. What?
Well, Keanu's. Why is Will her target?
She's crying about having to make the decisions. It's too tough. It's too difficult.
Well, if Caitlyn would have won, or Catherine would have won, because I get Catherine and Lauren mixed up.
I do too. Yeah. I think Catherine will make some big moves. She'll be like, bitch.
When Catherine wins, Jimmy's going to go up.
And you were talking about
Cowboy's going to go up.
As he should. He should be gone.
And I don't know who the third would be.
Ava is furious right now. Ava is.
I know.
She is hot because Will's on the block and he shouldn't be. Because he's done nothing. It's a stupid target. It would be like putting her up there. So yeah, she's been on a rampage, like asking what is wrong with Lauren. And then now they've started in a rumor going around the boys, Zach and Adrian. So there's something. What the hell's on your head? There's something wrong with her picks.
There is something wrong with her pick. She picked Will.
Well, yeah, but they're like, no, there's something wrong. There's something suspicious about this. What? Okay, are you all that stupid too? Final three is going to be Vince, Ava, and Rachel. Those are the only three that are smart enough to make it to the end. I don't know. We haven't seen Catherine or Lauren really do much yet. So our Mickey.
But I do have a feeling when Catherine gets HOA, Cowboy's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. When she
and then he's going to be gone.
But Ashley is now in paranoid mode because Jimmy went to her and said, people despise you as much as they like Keanu. She is in paranoid mode.
Well, you gotta think she pisses all over the toilets.
Yes, there was some talk about that.
Clean up after herself. I told you that's what the meeting that Ava called was about the toilet and her peeing all over it.
My girl Ava's gonna win.
I think Ava's gonna win.
It's gonna be Ava.
I sent you a new clip of her walking the catwalk in her little tight spandex.
Somebody has it. I can download it. Oh yeah. Daddy needs that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fall for those crazy eyes.
I mean, she's weird, but she's just I can't say the word. She's playing the game right. She is playing it
to I'm everybody's friend, but these people I'm really thinking are stupid. Yeah. So yeah, I'm surprised Taylor picked her, not Derrick. I really am, because she to me is more like a Derrick type player. I was not surprised at all at Taylor's picks. But yeah. See, I think that this show is going to be really slow for the next few weeks because they can't make a damn decision or they don't want to get blood on their hands. And I think it's going to be a really slow start. And finally, somebody will get in there and be like, bitch, it's on.
They need to put Rachel up.
She needs
playing the game right. Rachel should have been put up for elimination this week because Lauren has no ties to Rachel.
No.
None at all.
No.
I would have put her up for elimination because of the fact that she's already won Big Brother. She knows how to play it. She's been on multiple seasons. She would have been my target this week.
Preach, sister, preach.
Not Will, who hasn't done anything wrong. Like, okay, Will's one of my
I mean,
favorites on here. So,
but he isn't playing a very good game, though. To be fair, he's not
no,
playing.
he's not. But
He's
still,
he's chill and he's trying to stay low key. But with all the shit going on in the house, he needs to be kind of inserting himself a little bit
stirring the
more into
pot and
conversation.
like being behind the scene and
No, that is absolutely Kelly. Kelly is going and trying intentionally to piss people off. And Rachel asked her why, and she said she was bored.
That's some Rachel shit right there.
What? She's trying too hard to be an iconic player. She's trying too hard. Now, Kelly may pull it off, but right now,
she's going to get known for being stupid.
People are going to get tired of her stuff, and they're going to be, you're out. So, but yeah, so Ashley was running around the house doing damage control, trying to flip the entire house back to Keanu because she didn't want to be the renom if somebody comes down. Don't blame her, but maybe you shouldn't be so annoying. Maybe you shouldn't be, they talked so about rude. The bathroom in the house and they
clean
say
up after just, yourself.
Yeah. There's 16 people in there, or 14 now, right? 14, is that right? So you'd think somebody could clean up in there, but yeah, it's like a frat house, I guess. They say at the end of every season the house just stinks. They say it just really stinks. They really have to go. I
bet it does.
Tear the whole thing down and out. But yeah, so I wasn't a fan of this Big Brother Unlocked. I'm not a huge fan of Taylor Hale. Anybody that's watched me, Taylor's beautiful. She's well spoken. I didn't like her style of gameplay, but she won. I don't think she should have, but she won. Yay. She is good to do these type of shows. I will give her that, but I think they were just trying to get extra ratings or something because this show was so cheesy. I mean, so cheesy. I was literally watching it with Mrs. Sportcat going, what am I watching? I'm watching Us.
It's not worth doing an actual show over because it's basically Us.
Yeah, unless they say something. I mean, they did give some things away, which is cool. They got some insight we didn't. Like, we got to see that Amy did give up that she was the instigator. We got to see a little behind the scenes of the upcoming HOH. Well, CBS, you could fix that for the people that are paying for Paramount Plus. You could actually let us see the live feeds and watch the competition, so you can save yourself a lot of airtime. So that, I mean, there was a couple cool things. I like seeing Derrick. I mean, Taylor is okay, but this just really wasn't there. He didn't even look comfortable. And none of them looked comfortable. Yeah, none of them looked comfortable to me. I told Beth, I said, they're trying to make this a sports show set. I said, look at the table. Their feet are on the ground. Look at the way they do in the cameras. They're trying to make it an ESPN set. What are they doing? I thought it was incredibly cheesy. And I like Derrick. I mean, the comedian, yeah, funny, haha, whatever. Taylor, she's a good enunciator and a good presenter, but the segment with I had it on the tip of my tongue. The winner from last year joined him in Kelsey that had
how much you liked it because you don't remember.
Well, no, I'm horrible with names, so I am horrible with names. Anybody remember? I'll be calling Helen again. So, last year's winner, Kelsey, was it Kelsey? Chelsea? Last year's winner. It was good to see her, but she, besides for the draft pick, really didn't bring that much to it. So, they did. None of them looked comfortable. Well, I mean, the producer guy with the pen or pencil and paper, he looked comfortable. So he's already down 50% at Amy's out. So who was the other one that didn't get picked?
I don't remember. I know.
It's bad. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to look it up. But yeah, I mean, it looked cheesy. It looked, I mean, it was good to kind of have an interview with Amy now that she's out of the house. That was kind of cool because usually you only see that over on Instagram or one of the pre-approved podcast shows that they all go on the Q&A after they get evicted. We were denied last year. I didn't even apply this year.
But still, it's basically what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get as much substance out of it as I thought. And I thought they were going to show a lot of stuff from past seasons. I would have been cool with that, you know?
But and it didn't. It was.
They didn't bring up the fact that Amy is now the number one player that has been 13-0 and had the most votes against her the first time. She's now got the record. I mean, not to be proud of that, but yeah, so she's got that record, but
why would anyone want that record though?
I don't know. The first few people out of the house are never memorable. Amy, I think will. I have a feeling we'll see Amy again, in some shape, fashion, or form. I'm sure they'll find a way to bring her back, or they'll put her on. I don't think she'd do Survivor very well. Maybe the Great Race, whatever that racing one is. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it just, yeah, none of them. She was the only one that kind of looked comfortable, and nobody looked comfortable on the set. And even when he threw the thing at the end of it, you know, it looked like he screwed that up. You know, was that a Letterman thing that used to throw something at the camera when it ended? I think it was a Letterman. Yeah. Sports Center does that. They'll throw their paperwork at it. I said they were trying too hard to make it something that it wasn't. They had beer in front of them and noticed none of them drank. It's like it was just too stuffy, it was too much nothing.
Too scripted without the communication.
Yeah, it was like when we put in the fake laughs, you know. It's like when we do that, it's like the response we get, you know, like, yeah, good job, yeah, thank you very much. It was too fake to me. So I won't say I didn't enjoy it because it was nice seeing some of the things, but I think they could have done that in 30 minutes. And yeah, they could have done it in a 30-minute show. And that's the other thing, with as much camera time as they get, you know, I'm told that it takes about 12 hours to make a 1-hour show, to, you know, putting it all together. I get that. But you didn't give us anything for this 1 hour.
You made us bored.
You teased us. We didn't get to see. I thought, okay, well, we'll see some past things, like, you know, we'll see some competitions. We'll see, you know, maybe even we'll see some flops or something when they'll show a contest where people slipped and slided and, you know, fell. Hell, I'd laughed at that, but they didn't give us anything. Yeah, you know, if the price of admission really didn't give us anything. I don't know. Maybe Taryn and Rob has a podcast. I'll have a different view on it. I'll go listen to him tomorrow. But I mean, I know everybody in podcast world is going to suck up to Taylor Hale. Oh, blah, blah. That's the part I can't stand, the fakiness. Taylor's probably a really nice person, but she's a model. She was Miss America. She's kind of a bitch. Let's just be honest. So, I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah, I just didn't feel like we got anything for the price of admission. I felt cheated. Really. I felt like I lost the hour for nothing. And then I'm losing another hour talking about how I lost an hour.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know you want to watch wrestling. So,
I did both.
Oh, okay. And then my thing is On Patrol Live PD. Of course, it's on right now, but I can watch rerun. But yeah, it was like they were trying to do an audience grab for a Friday night prime time. I can't wait to see the numbers on it. The numbers on this one will probably be really high. The next one, it probably won't be very high at all.
I know, because it's on at the same time SmackDown's on.
Well, but aside for the things that it's up against, they didn't, for all the promoting they did. We got a super fan. We got they didn't really give you a lot of bang. You know?
And if they were going to pick a super fan, they should have picked somebody people knew.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's famous. Yeah, I've never been to Saturday Night Live, you know. So yeah, he's famous and he's a super fan. But
do we honestly know who he is?
I had to Wikipedia him. Maybe I'm not in the know, but I had to Wikipedia him. I didn't know who he was, you know. So, man, I know everybody would be like, "Oh, Boomer, you just don't follow this young stuff." No, he's 10 years younger than me. He looks like he's my age, to be perfectly honest. So, but yeah, he didn't even provide. If he's a comedian, you would have thought he would have given us some comedic stuff out of it. Maybe he was being held back by production. Maybe they were like, no, you can't do that. It's a family show. But, well, no, they can't say that because they let Taylor get by with a little slip where she was looking up Zay's shorts. So, because even Beth, or Mrs. Sportcat, commented about that. She's like, oh, Taylor. When they were they zoomed in and the boys were lifting weights and he had his shorts on. Taylor said, wind that back. So,
they're doing a poll in the Big Brother Rants and Giggles on who has the worst fashion.
Yes. In this contest, we go vote who has the worst goo. I think it is. And I think I saw Jimmy was leading the worst fashion. I have no idea about fashion, so I'd be the worst person.
I would have to say Ava.
Do not pick my girl. Well, is it? But are we okay? So, are we picking for a good thing?
What is goo? Let's
see. Are they gonna give them alcohol, or are they gonna give them a punishment? What do we get for voting? What does the player get if they're gonna interject what the audience out here feels like? Who is the worst dressed? I think that would hurt Ava's feelings, so I won't vote for Ava. I'll vote for Jimmy probably. But what will they be give? Will they give him $10,000? Will they give him?
It doesn't say. Like I went to the website to vote, and
yeah,
like I don't want to vote if.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to vote, and they're like, "Oh, Ava, you've got to wear a suit of this for a week or something," and that would be a punishment. They've done that before, where you have to come and you have to wear a costume for a week and compete in the costume. So I don't want to necessarily vote for Ava if it's going to be giving her a disadvantage. So God knows she couldn't run her little legs in that pot last week. So that was the cutest thing.
It's like, because if I want to give someone a punishment, then I want to give Riley the punishment.
Oh, yes, for his Jesus Batman tattoo. Yes, worst tattoo ever. Oh, he should be cast on, what's that TV show where they fix tattoos? He should be cast on that. Oh my God, it's a horrible tattoo. That's horrible tattoo.
If it's a punishment, then Riley. If it's not a punishment and it's something at their advantage, then I'm going to vote Ava because, in that case, Ava does have.
Her fashion's okay. Jimmy said she looks like Lady Gaga the way she was dressed tonight.
She does. And I saw this clip of her where before she got into the Big Brother house. And I think she's only like 24 this year. And she said 24. Yeah, she said 24 has to be the best birthday. This year has to be her best year ever. And it was on her birthday. So, and she was in like a flower child dress, which that right there, I would so be a hippie because that's my go-to for everything. But I don't know who I'd vote for. That's tough because of the fact that we don't know if they're gonna get a prize
I don't
or
know
not.
I don't know if they're going to get a punishment. Like, are you going to have to wear a costume that's going to keep you from winning a comp? And I gotta be honest, this scared the living hell out of me.
Well, I mean, if it's a costume, then she'd love the costume.
I think I'm gonna put our
What
name
the
right
heck?
across it. That's the mysterious guy, and that's the evil computer from last year.
There we go. That should be our logo for us, because
I'll probably CBS will be emailing me again. I don't need an email from CBS. I'll find something to do with it. I'll do something creative with it. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to vote to get, because okay, and they should have made that clear. We're going to give them the winner this week gets $10,000 or gets ice cream for a week in the house. Or well, then that might be a punishment because that's all they could eat. Like they did that last year to during Janky World. They were all so looking forward. They were finally getting the backyard. They got to go in the backyard, and it was out there, and Janky was the little AI computer voice that would come up on the screen, and he's like, "Hey, everybody, I got a treat for you. We've got ice cream and cotton candy and like hot dogs and all the popcorn, and you can ride these rides, and it's all free." And everybody was like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "I want you all to enjoy yourself." And they start getting into it, and you hear the metal gate slam down for going in the house. He goes, "But you're going to do it for a week." They kept them outside on the deck for a week and only fed them ice cream and hot dogs. They had the porta potty. No beds. It was horrible.
Oh my god. Okay, so I went to the Big Brother site, and all it says is who to goo. Expect the unexpected. Head here to vote and goo the house guests. So they're probably going to get like slimed with the worst fashion sense. And check out Big Brother Unlocked on August 8th at 8 and find out who you chose.
I mean, I guess that's a hook to bring me back. But I don't want to
vote for Riley.
Okay, I'll probably vote for Riley too. So
I'm going to vote for Riley
for the tattoo, because I'm afraid it'll be a costume and they'll give it to Ava, and she needs to win next week. So because she's pissing off so many people in the house, she needs to win next week, and I don't want to give her a costume she has to wear to compete in or something. That would be bad.
If Keanu wins this week, okay, he wins veto and he saves himself, okay?
Yes.
And Ava gets HOA next week.
Yes.
Keanu's going to be her target.
One by one by one. He's going to pick them off one by one by one.
Well,
why would you?
I don't think that's why
she's
going to pick him off. I think she's picking him off because he should have gone instead of Amy, in her opinion, which, I honestly think he should have gone instead of Amy because of his one by one by one by one.
Yes.
And she was mad because he only won veto because his...
Because he found something in the dark. Veto, yeah, if he had one veto, he'd be out. So... And Casey almost lost it to Adrian. One thing I do like about that is nobody's really pointing that out. Adrian almost beat Casey. He beat the BB Blockbuster. I don't know how well he's done in the other competitions. I don't remember. How did he do? Oh, in the Find the Dark thing. That wasn't, it was just, that was anybody's luck. What was the HOH comp before that? God, have such horrible memory.
It was the thing where you have to do the weights. That was the first week.
That's right. And that was Vinny.
Vince won that.
Vinny. They're calling him Vinny now. I don't know why.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's his preferred pronoun, but
that's not a pronoun. It's his preferred name. I don't know. They call it something on job applications.
Legal name, I think.
No, that's the name you're given. Your preferred name is the name that you go by.
Oh. Well, I like to go by Sport Cat. So,
you know, when I filled out my application today, when I filled out my paperwork for my job today, I was tempted. When they asked me my preferred name, I was going to put Harley.
You should have, just to see what they said.
But I don't want people to, like, my real life people to know.
It was funny. I have friends that are in law enforcement. And I won't say I've been pulled over or anything, but I had an officer in Vermont go, "Why do they call you Sport Cat?" I'm like, "What? What? How did that happen? How the hell did that happen?" So, yeah. Sport Cat. Alrighty then.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, the cops know they know my street name, my gang name. I was trying to see what Vincent's real name is. I think I got it in here. It's Vincent something. I don't know. Some of these people, it was hard to find information on. And Vince Panero. So he's unemployed, but yet he has a psychology degree. Nobody's caught on to that.
He lives in his parents' basement.
Well, he lives in California. He probably has to. Cost of living out there so much.
I know, but still, he's unemployed.
He was a right-hand pitcher in college.
This.
Yeah, he was a right-hand pitcher in college, and he's got his degree in psychotherapy. Not even any of the other podcast shows have caught on to that, and I know that. That's my little scoop news. Yeah, he's got a degree in.
That's why he psychoanalyzes every one of them. Well,
that's why he's so good at smooth talking. That's exactly why he's so good. He goes to, and like they showed tonight, he's doing the Tyler game. He's got a final 2 with everybody in the house. So yeah, absolutely. He's using his degree. I don't blame him. I mean, hell.
I would too if I was him.
I mean, if they ever needed me, if a paramedic degree would ever, or a fire science degree would ever do anything for me besides for teach me how to put water on fires and how to save your life if your heart stops. I mean, but some real purpose in life, like winning a game show. 2 degrees I'll never be able to use.
I have not a degree. I have a certificate in office management.
I have an associate's degree in fire science, and if I could pass Algebra 1, I would have my bachelor's in fire science.
Well, here by the end of this tax season coming up, I will be a tax analyst.
Ooh.
Where I could do taxes, but
hey, just remember, I don't want any taxes on my tips. So no taxes on my tips, my Social Security, or something else I don't want taxes on. I don't know. I don't want to pay taxes, period. But
I don't either, but I get taxed big time.
Of course. We're blue collar. The elites aren't going to pay any freaking taxes. Come on. Even the people that we voted for to put in there this time took care of their billionaire friends instead of us. Hello. So,
okay, speak for yourself. I did not vote for him.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I mean, I like him a whole lot better than I liked her, but that's a whole nother argument for another show. But see, that's the problem with American politics. It's almost like this damn game show. We were voting on a personality. That's really what
well,
we
not
were
really.
doing.
It wasn't even really the personality. It was the promises that was made that aren't being withheld. And then now it's basically he's kicking you in the balls saying, here you go, enjoy the balls in your throat.
Oh yeah. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about some of the things, but it really was, the American politics was almost like this damn game show, voting for the better of two evils. So,
and now people are asking, is it really the better of two evils? But that's a different story.
Well, I mean, we are safer. I will say that, but some of these other things, it was funny. I was watching On Patrol before I came to do this show, and they were doing Knox County, and that's where I'm from. In the sheriff's department was jamming up a guy who was sitting in his car in the apartment parking lot, playing loud music and drinking malt liquor, like spiked watermelon or something. I don't know. And they were jamming him up, giving him a DUI. And he's like, why? And they're like, well, we got called out here on a drunk and a noise complaint. We get here, you got the keys in the ignition, you are drinking in public, and you have 2 prior DUIs. It's really hard not to jam you up. And he started screaming at him and resisting arrest, saying, you need to go arresting the Mexicans. I'm an American. I was like, oh my God. Like, dude, you kind of buried yourself drinking in public.
Okay, so I asked on the post about the voting thing.
Mm-hmm.
I asked, what did they win? And someone said they get gooed. So I'm kind of glad I voted for Riley. Everyone watching, go vote for Riley.
Yeah, go vote for Riley. Him and his Jesus Batman tattoo. It was god awful thing. Some people don't need tattoos. That would be like me getting a tattoo. I'm fat. I'm ugly. What the hell would I want a tattoo for? No, I don't know. All right. Well, we've taken up a lot of time bitching about nothing and bitching about something at the same time. I want to thank Yerg's Radio, Right Talk Radio, Rainbow Radio, Forward Talk Radio, Mastiff Media. Probably forgot one, Yerg's Radio. And of course, our dear friends over on is it over or down under? They're below us. So down in Australia, we love you to death. I need everyone that is hearing me at this moment to place their hands on their keyboard. And I need you to go to YouTube and type in Para, P-A-R-A, space, R-O-R, space, normal, common spelling, space, guys, spelled G-U-Y-Z. And I need you to hit enter. And when you get to that channel, I need you to lay your hands upon the subscribe and like button, please. We are so close to being
same thing for the Asylum with Harley and Joker.
Yes, do her afterwards. But please go to her channel. But we are so close to being monetized. We've got the hours. We've got a good fan base. We're really taking off. And it's just so frustrating to constantly see no movement. I'm stuck at 750 followers. Actually, I've lost 2 followers in the past week. It's probably because of some political dumbass comment I've made, but I can't help but be me. That's why you like this show. So because you like me, Taryn is not going to say fuck on his show about Big Brother. Sorry. I love you, Taryn. I know you watch me, but you're not going to say that. You want to. Oh, I know you want to.
We will.
because sometimes you just look at this house and go, what the fuck? So yeah. So please come over. I need your help. I really need your help. I'm begging. So come help us. And if there's anybody out there listening that's in public safety that would be interested in, once Big Brother gets off, doing an On Patrol live after show, which would be a late show, but would be great for overtime, talking about law enforcement and all the stuff. We could have some fun with it. I'm in public safety, have a police officer, and we could talk about the show. So that would be kind of cool if anybody's interested. It's a wild, harebrained idea I got. So yeah, if anybody's interested in doing that, Harley has got a great show over in Harley in the Joker Asylum
The
That's how it went.
Asylum with Harley and Joker.
That too. The Asylum with Harley and Joker. She's got a great thing going on over there. Not a fan of the Led Zeppelin brackets, though. Gotta be honest.
That's not the Asylum with Harley and Joker. That's the other shows.
Oh, the other show. Not a fan of the Led Zeppelin. But I did talk.
Neither.
I did talk to the radio station, and they were like, well, maybe we could bump that show up if we could play the music. And I'm like, hello, yes. And the radio station said, I'll work on that. So
because we're doing Saturday, we're doing the 1955 music bracket.
I wasn't born.
I wasn't either, but and then Sunday before the big talk, we're talking about Annabelle.
And that'll be a cool show.
The horrors that she has caused.
Yeah, that'll be a cool show. I'll give you that one. Message me and I'll see if I can get you
with like horror and stuff seems to, and like the shows about like criminals and death row inmates and serial killers get more views for us than
the bracket shows. Get it? I get it. Remind me, I'll see if Yerg's Radio wouldn't want to take that and play that later on one of their networks. So, but yeah, I mean, I really do need everybody to come over, like, follow, share, and subscribe. I know we beg. That's the stupidest thing I feel like I have to do. I'm not even asking for money. It's free.
It's free.
Now, if you want to buy me a Mountain Dew, links in the description. Well, it will be because I got to fix the description because we crashed the system. But at any rate, we've bitched enough. Thank you for allowing us to come into your life. Either, I guess it's Sunday morning over there. Is it Sunday morning over? Whatever it is. Sunday morning in Australia. Thank you for allowing us to come into your morning and bitch and hopefully bring a little bit of entertainment. I know that Australia is the home of the original Big Brother. It used to be a really cool game. So I know that the Australian fans love Big Brother. And thank you to Yergs. Thank you, everybody, for allowing us to tickle your ears. And everybody that come over and watched us on the tube, thank you for, you kind of had to look at me. So, you know, you got Harley over there, but you got me. So Mama says it's got a face for radio. So, all right. Well, everybody make sure to check out Harley. She's got 2 shows coming up. So go over to the Asylum with Harley and Joker. I'll get it right eventually. And then you will see Harley and I back here doing the big chat Sunday night. So we'll talk about the HOH competition and hopefully I'll have some pictures of Ava. So throwing stuff in the video. Everybody have a great night. I appreciate you for taking a little bit of time out of your morning, night, or whatever the heck it is in your part of the world. Stay safe. I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.